As you guys can see here, we got the Spook Junior tied up. This is actually the white with the red head. Oh, that's a snook right there. 100%. Oh my God, another one on there. Let's see if maybe we get some luck here. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, dude, no. What's up, guys? Your boy Jfishy here, and as you guys can see from the background, it is another early morning. I've been doing a lot of early morning fishing because if you guys have been watching my videos, you'll see I kind of fell in love with topwater fishing. Like, I started doing it and I started having some success, so I just always like to start off super early to try to get that first hour of topwater bite and then switch it up after that pretty much. So today, unfortunately, it's a really windy day again, so the spots that I usually fish, I'm not going to really be able to fish them because it's a north wind. So last time I tried, it was just a mess. So I'm gonna head over to another spot. Hopefully there's some fish in here. I've never caught anything in here, but hey, we're trying to find new spots, trying to see if maybe the topwater makes them bite. I think I fished here before with paddle tails and plastics, never with the topwater. So hopefully we can get something out here. We'll see what happens. It's an outgoing tide, so it's not my favorite, but we're still gonna try it anyways. Enough talking, guys. Let's get fishing. All right, you guys, well, I'm pretty sure you guys can maybe hear that wind a little. You can see how these palm trees and stuff are moving. Dang it. See, the wind is coming directly at me here too. I thought maybe I'd have a chance, but it seems like that wind is just, it's just the worst for this area. As you guys can see here, we got the Spook Junior tied up. This is actually the white with the red head. Just what I had tied up. Like I said, guys, I don't know how much faith I have in this spot, so I didn't even bring anything but one rod and my pliers. Left everything else in the car. Let's see. First cast. Yeah, see, even my lure is, I can tell it's not working properly. That's the one good thing though, as you guys can see, it's like gusts. So it'll calm down and I'm sure it'll pick back up. Again, this is not my favorite tide here. Oh, I just seen a mullet jump over there. Perfect. Oh, something just smacked that mullet, dude. Oof, that's a sketchy cast though. There's a nice tree right there. Ooh, that was a good one. Nice cast, dude. I'm getting good at that stuff, man. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going crazy here. Oh, dude. Maybe I picked the right spot. I mean, I know usually if you think about it, mullet, they just jump, dude. But to see some sort of like action in a body of water, especially somewhere I've never really had success before, just makes me think like, okay, at least something's here, you know. No hits yet though, but hey, I don't mind working for the hit if it's a good one. Let's get up on this little point right here. All right, so I just seen something. You know, you always want to kind of work mangrove edges. I'm not saying casting it straight out isn't going to be good. Just when you work the edge of the mangrove, a lot of the times the fish will be in that mangrove and they just want to come out and strike something. Come on. So yeah, again, today it actually looks like the sun's not gonna come up. We might not see the sun. It is super overcasty, which probably explains this wind. The wind is just probably some part of some storm or something. It's actually chilly. It's chilly, especially for Florida, dude. One more cast here. I will say it's kind of hard to see if there's any bait anywhere anyways. But like, I've just seen a little bit of bait get spooked there. Come on, give me a hit, man. Anything just to have some sort of faith. Oh, dude. That was right on cue. That's crazy. Look at that mullet going insane. And that's what I mean, guys. Mullet are just being mullet, man. All right. I think that's my sign. Let's make another move. Welcome back to another adventure, guys, and as y'all can tell there, we were on the struggle bus this morning. I mean, we could not get anything to hit that topwater, and I kind of wanted to include that in case a lot of you guys pick up a topwater and decide to go out there and throw it and you're just not getting hits. Believe me, guys, it happens to all of us, but if you go at the right time with the right tides, it definitely helps. But as you guys could see, today was not that. I mean, it was super windy. The tide wasn't the best, but I was still out here trying. We decided to move over to this little pier area just to see if maybe there was something hiding, and that there was. Oh, that's a snook right there. 100%. Oh my God. Bruh. What? Oh my God, I think that was a snook hit for sure. Now, I know that was a terrible camera angle because I was kind of blocking it completely, but there was definitely snook hiding under this pier. I couldn't really get them to hit. That might have been one of them. If it was definitely one of the small ones because the rest that were under there were about 20 inches. Unfortunately, we couldn't get them to bite, so we decided to switch over to plan B. Oh, I'm pretty much doing my best here to find somewhere where I could just cast. And it is a little late now. It's almost, I think it's 9 a.m. So I gave up on the topwater mainly because, you know, usually around this time they stop biting. But let me know down in the comments if you guys think because it's overcasty, they would probably still hit that thing. I'm not exactly sure. I just decided to tie on this little finesse shrimp. We're gonna try it for a little longer. I mean, look at this. This tide is super low. Like, the tide is usually up to about right there where you guys can see that the sand is still wet, and it is way down there. So it's gonna, I believe it's actually gonna be a negative tide today. Just gonna work this here, bounce it off the bottom. See if there's anything around here. This is probably the best spot for the wind. I mean, I don't feel none of it. I'm shielded by this little mangrove edge right here into this little cove. We'll see if something bites. I actually used to fish this spot a lot, dude, but recently I've slowed down on coming here because I just found better spots, I guess. But I will say this has produced some nice trout for me. I actually caught a redfish here, so we'll see if the little shrimp does any damage here. Yeah, there's not very many spots. You guys seen I was at that little dock. Had a little bit of fun. It's just I always think it's so crazy when you can just dangle a lure off the side of a pier and fish are just gonna go crazy for it. Like, and there was some nice snook in there, dude. I have a feeling one of my hits was a snook, but it's hard to call. You guys can probably hear that wind. Let's do one more cast. But as you guys could tell, the struggle was definitely real. I mean, we were spot hopping so much, trying to get anything to bite. Plan A didn't work. Plan B didn't work. We went to this spot and eventually did Plan C. All right, you guys know I gotta try this spot. I haven't been to this spot in a while, actually. This tide is super low. You know, I wouldn't mind trying a tree crab here. Let's see if I can get this guy here. It's too fast. I got one right here. Where'd he go? Oh, he's on my slide. Look at that, guys. I kicked him off of the tree, and now I got him here. So I actually think this is gonna be good for the crabs. This little jig head with the ball on it. So let's get this lure off. This is all live, dude. I was like, you know what? I wonder if one of these crabs would work. So let's try not to kill him. I always struggle at doing this. There we go. Oh, he's alive. Look at that. So we're gonna just put him right on the ball jig. Oh man, that was crazy. I didn't think I was gonna get this guy off of that tree like that. So yeah, we threw the jig in here. Oh, what a perfect cast. We threw the jig and we didn't get no hits. So I just kind of was like, you know what? Let me grab a crab. See if maybe it'll get hit under there. Got him. Dude, on the first, what the heck? On the first crab. What do we got here? Holy crap. No way. It's a sheep. What? Is that a oh my God, dude. No freaking way. On the first crab. These guys are starving under there. What the heck? That is crazy. I literally can believe it because it is a crab. But what the heck? That guy is gonna be close. You know what? I need to go get my stuff out of my car. Wow, that was so insane. It was just so instant, dude. That's a nice one. Sheep's head gotta be 12 inches. Oh, look at that. I knew it was a keeper. I just knew it. Dude, I haven't targeted these guys in so long. I had to look up the regulations, and look at that. This is literally that ball jig head. That thing is in him. He was hungry, man. Guys, I just, I cannot believe this, man. This is crazy. Finally got it out. But yeah, let's give this guy a proper measurement, but I know he's keeper. I already gave him. So right there, look at that. He's almost 13 actually. He's definitely past the 12-inch mark. Let's go, guys. This guy's going home. Oh my God, dude. I have no idea what to say. I've been on a struggle bus. As you guys seen, I started with top water today. I told you guys these conditions are terrible. I got to this spot here after trying so many different spots. I don't even know how much I'll include. And I looked here and I said, I haven't been here in so long. Something just told me. I seen a couple of tree crabs in the trees, and something just told me, get one of those crabs, take that lure off, and just cast it in there with that ball jig head, because it's basically like a sheep's head, like a sheep's head rig, guys. Those little, I don't even know what you call them. And sure enough, I casted that guy in there first cast. I'm waiting, and I felt it get a little, like I felt the line go, and I set that hook. What do you know, guys? Our first keeper sheep's head of the season. I can't believe it, dude. I'm literally in disbelief right now. Like, oh my God. That's why I always tell you guys, man, you gotta try it all. As you guys seen, I was strictly artificial. I didn't even have my cast net on me. I don't have anything but one rod in my backpack. And I just seen that crab hanging out by these trees. I'm trying to see if I see any more, because at this rate, I want to try another one. Let me see if I can find another one, and let's try it again, see if we can get another one. I can't believe the first one was a keeper though. Like, I thought for sure I was gonna have to weed through at least a couple small ones. Oh man, I'm glad I grinded it out, because now we got something for lunch or dinner. So we're gonna take that guy back to the house, cook him up. Man, I hope I can get another one. Another one would be nice, but hey, one's enough for me, honestly. But yeah, let's see if we can find some more crabs and see if we can get another one in there. I'm just kind of looking in all these trees. And what I did is I used the tip of my rod to just like find one, and then I just kind of swooped it off the tree. I picked it up and put it on there, and sure enough, oh man, It's funny because this is like, there's a slight cold front that just came through. So it just like all clicked in my head. I was like, little cold front, tree crabs hanging out. Like I said, this is the perfect hook because it's got like some weight to it. And sure enough, that guy smoked it. But I'm trying to find another crab now and I don't see any. This is gonna be the ground. Oh, I see a good one, but he's deep in there. Honestly, the one I threw wasn't even that big. There's a guy right there. Oh, see, yeah. I knocked him down, but I can't get him now. Oh, there's one right here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one right here. Oh, he went in the water. Where'd he go? Dang, these guys are like camouflage in the water. I don't see him at all. Where you at, buddy? Really? Dang it. He's gotta come out at some point. You guys see the sheep's head on the stringer right here. Glad I brought that, because I didn't even bring ice. That's all right. As soon as I leave here, I'll go grab some ice. But yeah, I just showed you guys how I kind of do that. Now I gotta look for the, I just gotta find another crab real quick. Let's see if I can do that. There it is, guys. Another one on there. Let's see if maybe we get some luck here. There's this kayaker, man. This kayaker just keeps coming back and forth through here, like trolling bait. And it's like, dude, you're blowing up my spot, man. But that's all right, I guess. Oh, come on. I think he already got it, dude. Are you serious? Oh, I got it. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, dude, no. Get in there. Dude, that's a good fish. Oh, he got me in something. Oh, no. Yep, he got me in something. Dude, that is a good fish. I'm gonna hold this. That is such a good fish, man. Oh, he ran me straight under there, dude. Let me give him some slack, see if he comes out. I don't know what it is. Let me tighten up a tiny bit. Oh, dude. Oh, he's stuck in something. Oh, he let it go. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. Did he bend my hook out? Yep, he pretty much bent it out a little. That's exactly what he did. Dude, that could have been a freaking stud sheep's head. Holy. Wow, man. Wow. I cannot believe that. At first I thought I was stuck, but you guys are going to hear it. My reel went crazy and he got me right into something right there. There's some big fish in there right now. That is heartbreaking. It's so hard to explain how heartbreaking that was right there. I don't think I did anything wrong. He got me in there. I mean, my drag was a little loose, just a little though. Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't have got that fish, man. The worst part is it was such a grind to find a good crab like that, and sure enough, I got a good one there. They're in there, dude. They are stacked up in there. Oh my god, man. I was not prepared for a bite like that. Well, let's see if I can get another crab. All right, guys. Well, because it was such an instant bite, I actually went and it's too far, I think. I actually went and got some crabs. So I got about a dozen. I just want to see if they're still here. Honestly, it took me way too long. If they're not here anymore, it's okay. I really want that giant, man. And unfortunately, I did not get that second chance at all. I mean, I did take a good 30 to 45 minutes trying to find about a dozen crabs. So I really think I was just taking a little too long. I mean, this tide was rushing out. So by the time I came back, the tide was very low. And I think that probably had something to do with the bite dying. I mean, the area that I'm pitching in here is a pretty deep hole, but on a low tide, it gets pretty shallow. So hey, we were able to secure some dinner. So now let's get out of here. And that is pretty much all she wrote for the fishing portion of this video. We're gonna go home and do that catch and cook now on that sheep's head. I'm super pumped because I don't even want to consider myself that I was out here targeting them, because I literally just pulled up to the spot, I seen a crab, I got it, and I threw it out, and what do you know? So, but I gotta say, for the first, I guess, attempt at catching a sheep's head, it worked for the year. So I'm super pumped about that. It's been a while since I tried sheep's head, so I'm kind of excited again to try it. But yeah. Sometimes this is fishing, dude. Like, you're just not expecting something to happen, and it happens. So that's exactly why I love saltwater fishing. You know, it's just a mystery of what you're gonna catch. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did have an idea when I threw that crab. I was like, there's a good chance I'm gonna hit a sheep's head, but I never expected it to be keeper. And if you guys seen that one fish I lost, yeah. Anyways, guys, let's get to the fillet table and clean that sheep's head out. All right, you guys, and here it is, our keeper sheep's head for the day. So their stomach comes like around here. So what you want to do is you want to get behind the scales and you want to outline them just like every other fish. Once you get past those scales, it's actually real easy. But boom. All right, now gonna work nice and slow. Yeah, see, they got a real big they got a huge rib cage. I remember that now. It's pretty big. So I'm gonna kind of work around it. Might lose a little meat, but I do remember that now. Yeah, there it is. Big old rib cage on them. All right, and there it is. But yeah, as you guys can see, they have this real big rib cage. Not very it's very distinct. Like, it's not like any other fish. So hey, that's a nice little fillet there. Perfect size. And I'm actually gonna be keeping the skin on. So you guys might know how I'm gonna cook this guy, but I am gonna keep the skin on, and I'm gonna do on the half shell. So let me get that other fillet off there real quick, and we'll put them right on the grill. Two nice sheep's head fillets off of there. Like I said, I kept the skin on because I am going to be cooking this guy on the grill on the half shell. So let me wait for that charcoal to get nice and hot, and we're going to throw these guys on there. All right, as you guys can tell, that charcoal is nice and hot, and we're just going to put them, you know what, let me not put them on direct heat. Let's just do that, just like that, guys. Super simple to do any kind of fish on a half shell, but a lot of people do sheep's head. Or actually, I don't know if too many people do sheep's head, but I definitely know people do redfish on a half shell, black drum. So pretty much the same thing. The scales are really big, so they can take the heat. But yeah, it's not gonna take long. Let me get some seasoning on this guy. So of course, this seasoning always seems to make an appearance on my videos because I love this stuff, dude. So we're gonna douse it a good amount. Oh yeah, dude, look at that. And there we go. Now let's just get the lid on there and give it about 10 minutes, dude. These charcoals are nice and hot, so it'll be done pretty quick. It has been about 10 minutes. Oh, dude, look at that. Look at that, man. Perfect. All right, let's get these guys off there. I don't know why I don't grab the tongs, man. All right, that was a struggle. Look at that, dude. Oh man, let's give this a try. Let's give this a nice little squeeze of some fresh lime on it. Oh yeah, dude. Just like that. All right, and watch this, guys. Just comes right off, dude. Perfect. Look at that, man. Here we have it. Sheep's head on a half shell. Oh man, that is killer. That is so good. I think I did it perfect to be able to taste that sheep's head. Man, the meat from that sheep's head is like so like sweet in a sense. It tastes a lot different than most fish. Like it's got this really, really good taste to it, like just on its own. You know, I grabbed the piece that kind of didn't have much seasoning on it, and man, I'm telling you now, that meat is very sweet. And I think they say that's due to all the crustaceans they eat, those crabs that you guys seen, actually the crabs that I used to catch them. But yeah, what a day. Not the most action, but we caught dinner, so always a good day when I can bring a fresh fish home and eat it. But yeah, talking about that, let me get back inside and eat that real quick. So before it gets any longer, I just want to say I hope you guys have a blessed week. I hope you guys have the best luck out there fishing. Remember guys, always stay positive, keep them good vibes up. I upload every week on my channel, so hope to see you guys back here next time. But until then guys, peace.